Okay, moving further. Don't be too sure of that, said the doctor. As the matter of fact, I'm pretty sure that you are in a nervous state about that school. Now, the doctor was confirmed that Albert is nervous about going to school, but I haven't told you anything about it, said Albert, wide eyed. He was surprised. How can you know that? How do you come to know that I'm very close to a nervous breakdown? Because you wouldn't have come to see me about this if you hadn't been pretty close to the nervous breakdown. If you don't have any medical problem, how would you go to the doctor? Why? We need not to go to the doctor. That's why now, said the doctor briskly, very fast. If I certify that you have had a nervous breakdown and must stay away from the school for a while, what will you do? Now tell me. I will certify. I will give the medical certificate that you need not to go to the school because you are a patient of nervous breakdown. But what will you do? I will go to the Italy, said Albert, to Milan, where my parents are. And what will you do there? Without any diploma, how will you get the admission? I'll try to get into an Italian college or institute. How can you without a diploma? So I will ask my mathematics teacher to give me something about my work. I will ask my teacher, maths teacher, because I know as much as maths is told in the school. So if I can get the reference certificate from my teacher, that will be helpful, and perhaps that will be enough. I have learnt all the maths they teach at school and a bit more, he added, and Dr. Honoris looked doubtful. Well, it's up to you, he said. I doubt if it will come off, it will work or not, but I can see that you are not doing yourself or anyone else much good by staying here. That's sure. You go to school or don't, it's not making any change in anywhere, it's not going to help anyone. How long would you like me to say you should stay away from the school? How long a medical certificate you need? Would 6 months be all right? He wanted only this much. That's very kind of you. It's nothing. I have only just stopped being a student myself. I have been in the school or college. I know how students feel. So I know how you feel. Here you are. Dr. Well hands over him the certificate and the best of luck. How much? Now, when you get any medical certificate from a doctor, you need to pay for that. So he wants to know how much should I give to you. Doctor said nothing. If you have anything to spare, if you have some extra money, invite Yuri to a meal. Take your friend Yuri to a lunch or a dinner. He is a good friend of mine and yours too. He is our common friend. He is my friend also and your friend also, I think. Albert had no money to spare. He hasn't any extra money, but he pretended. He showed off he had and took Yuri out to supper. Supper is called evening meal. For dinner, he has taken Yuri out to a hotel or you can say a restaurant. Isn't it wonderful? He said after showing Yuri the certificate. When they met for the party, then he showed the certificate, medical certificate, to his friend Yuri. Yes, it's fine, Yuri agreed. 6 months is a good period. It's enough time for you to plan your future. That's why you won't, this way, you won't actually be leaving the school because you are on medical leave. So if the worst comes to the worst, you will be able to come back and carry on with your diploma. So if you are not able to get any admission anywhere, if you are not able to go anywhere to do anything else in life, you can at least come back to the school and continue with your studies. I will never go back to that place. Albert was not ready at all to go back to school. I'm going to take the certificate to the head teacher, to the principal. I'll show the medical certificate, and that will be the end of it. End of every torture, every trouble, every problem. Don't forget to get a reference. Underline the word reference. Is a reference certificate from doctor in written from your mathematics teacher first. You reminded Mr. Coach, he is a math teacher, willingly gave Albert the reference he wanted because he was a favorite student and Albert was very much intelligent in math. Don't Mr. Coach willingly gave. If I say I can't teach you anymore, and probably you will soon be able to teach me. It's very glowing reference. Appreciation letter, you can say. If a teacher says that my student is so intelligent and he has learned all the topics in the subject and very soon he is able to teach me, is really something very glowing, very appreciable for the teacher. Teach me, will that be all right? He asked. That's saying too much. Albert said, it's too much, sir. How can I teach you? It says That says too much, said Albert. It's only the truth. But all right, I'll put it more seriously. It was still a glowing reference. Mr. Coach made the point that Albert was ready immediately to enter a college or institute for the study of higher mathematics. It was a reference, it was the appreciation given by the math teacher that he is ready. He has learned so much math that he is ready to enter any college. I'm sorry, you are leaving us. How did Mr. Coach know it? Because this has been discussed among the teachers and with the principal that Albert is to be expelled from the school. Although you are wasting your time in my class, he said. It's almost the only class where I'm not wasting my time. Albert says that I love maths, I like maths, so I don't think I waste my time in your class, sir. But how did you know I am leaving? Because on Albert's side, Albert is going to leave the school on medical grounds with the help of medical certificate. But teacher knows that he is being expelled, so he has to leave the school. You won't have asked for this reference certificate. But Mr. Coach changed the topic. He said if you are not going to leave, then why do you need this reference certificate? I thought you would wonder. There is nothing to wonder about, Einstein. I knew you were going to leave before you knew yourself because the teacher knows it has been decided. He soon found out, and Mr. Albert also get to know that before he had a chance to ask for the interview with the head teacher, because he had to wait, he had to ask to meet the principal, he was summoned. But before that, he was called by the principal himself. Well, it saves me the trouble of having to wait for an hour or two outside. Albert was still satisfied. He didn't know that he is being expelled from the school. He is being asked to leave the school. He was thankful that principal called me. That means I have saved my time of waiting outside. He thought. He hardly bothered to wonder, but he was not able to think about why he had been sent for, why he had been called by the teacher, head principal. Maybe really suppose he have the rough idea that he was to be punished again for some bad work and laziness, for not responding in the class, for not doing the work in the class, for being rude with the teachers. He must have been the principal is going to punish him again. He knew it. Well, he had finished with punishments. Underline the word how, because he is going to put the medical certificate in front of the principal. He is going on a medical leave, so now there will be no punishment, no arguments in the class. Leave school. uh, he had finished with the punishment. I'm not going to punish you. But when he met the principal told him that he is not going to give any punishment. The head teacher said to Albert, surprised. Albert was surprised. Your work is terrible. Something really dangerous, something really horrible. And I'm not prepared to have you here any longer, Einstein. So I'm not ready to keep you in the school now. I want you to leave the school now. It's up to you. Leave school now, repeated Albert, dazed. He was shocked. That's what I said. Principal said, yes. You mean, Albert said, that I am to be expelled? You are going to expel me from the school. Expel means forcefully to ask to leave. You can take it like that. If you want, you can think it like that way. Einstein, the head teacher, was not mincing, was not hiding the words. He said simply, the simplest thing will be for you to go on your own accord. You should live the life according to your time and conditions, because you want to live according to yourself, and then the question will not rise. There will be no question at all. But, said Albert, what crime I have committed? Can you tell me what's my fault? What I have done? Your presence in the classroom makes it impossible for the teacher to teach. Whenever you are there in the class, it becomes very difficult for teacher to teach the students, because you never listen to anyone, you never concentrate, and for the other pupils to learn, and students are not able to learn anything because you rebel. You are all the time against the teacher. You refuse to learn. You are a constant rebellion. Continually, you argue with the teacher, and no serious work can be done while you are there. And if you are there in the class, serious teaching is not going on. Albert felt the medical certificate almost burning a hole in his pocket. Underline the line. You may get a short question on this in the exam. Why? Because it has become useless. It was burning a hole. It was going to drop out of the pocket. It has become useless. He has wasted the money on this medical certificate, I was going to leave anyway, he said. Then we are in agreement. That means student wants to leave and principal wants to expel. So they are both in agreement. I said the head teacher. For a moment, Albert was tempted. He wanted to say, he has a desire to tell the man what he thought of him and his school, what is his view about the school and the principal. Then he stopped himself because he was not rude. He was not a bad boy, you can say. He stopped himself without another saying, without any other word, holding his head high. He had a confidence. He stalked out. He came out of the room. Shut the door after you. The principal ordered him to close the door when he leaves the room, but Albert ignored him. He walked straight on. He came outside of the school where he had spent 5 miserable years. He had spent 5 years there. Why miserable? Because he had a very horrible experience of the schooling. Without turning his head to the give up a last look. You can imagine where he spent 5 years, he didn't try to turn his head to have a last look. Whenever you cross the road, you are studying here in the school for the last so many years, automatically you look at the school. But he had no desire to look or to give a last look. He could not think of anyone he wanted to say goodbye. He had no friend, no classmate, no teacher who was his favorite to whom he wants to say goodbye. Indeed, Yuri was almost the only one in Manek he felt seeing before he left the town. He wanted to meet Yuri. He had come to hate almost as much as the school. Otherwise, he hated everybody there. Elsa was back in Berlin. The cousin has also gone back, and he had no other real friend. So when he met Yuri, goodbye and good luck, said Yuri when he left. Yuri wished him good luck and said him goodbye. You are going to a wonderful country. He went to Berlin, where I hope you will be happier there, because there you will be able to do whatever you want. So you know what he did. He continued his studies anyhow, and he developed the formula E is equal to mc square, and he is a well-known scientist. He is a well-known physicist, you can say, master father of physics, you can say. So he has become a successful man in his life. That's all about the chapter.